You are now tuned in to Heat Check with Ty Slatter and Antonio Turner, right here on GTA Sports Network. Follow GTA Sports Network on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, GTA Sports. And don't forget GTASportsNet.com for all things in the world of sports. Can we agree or disagree that the Lakers overpaid for what they've gotten out of Anthony Davis thus far as of 2022? Has he played up to the contract? Most players don't. Let's just be honest. Most players.
You know, here's the thing that I always agree with. If you get any sort of deal, as long as you play out your deal,
yeah,
I feel like everyone deserves the deal that they got. But that's how I feel about everything. It's hard. Like, should I say, like, should they have traded for him? Was it worth it? I mean, that's a different conversation.
I feel like they mortgaged their whole future for this man. No.
Now that, like I said, that's a different debate that that I'd be willing to have. But
no, you kind of moved the goalpost just to see it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I think any player, whenever they sign on that dotted line, I think their obligation is to withhold that. Okay. I don't necessarily like when players sign on dotted line and a year later say, "Oh, I don't like this situation."
Oh man. You're right though. No, I agree with that.
That happens. Now, I don't always say that they're always wrong for that, but what I'm saying is I think when you say who did their obligation and who, like, I think AD did his obligation for sure.
So wait,
if you look at it, he got a ring and he's played and he's played.
Now, if you said Westbrook, then we got debate.
No, hold on now. We're not doing that.
Now, hold on now. Now, Westbrook, here's the thing. Westbrook he played in more games.
He played 78 games last year. I don't want to hear that. He met his obligation too.
Yeah, so did Westbrook. I felt like Westbrook, he did his obligation.
Thank you.
When you're talking about obligation and how well you expected someone to play, to me, those are two different things to me.
What Tone didn't want to do is you brought up Russell. Okay, I understand why you want to switch gears and get off AD for a second. But here's where that's a caveat. As Aaron just mentioned, Russ played more games than both of them. He was there for pretty much the whole 78 of 82 games, and he was in pain. He played through an injury last year.
Yeah. And people don't, and that's the thing, people don't know that. People don't give Westbrook credit.
They don't give him the credit. He don't miss games on purpose like some players. Load management, Kawhi Leonard.
Well, that's a totally different scenario. You know how I feel about
it. AD, as soon as he twists his ankle, he missing like 20 games.
But here's a good question, though.
He get hurt, though.
So, for example, like Kawhi Leonard, when he was in Toronto, did he really, like, think about it, he missed like half the season, and that was all low management. But he gave him a championship. Did that fulfill his obligation?
Is that a question, or are you? Wait, is that a question?
I guess. I mean, here's the thing. That's the reason why, it's hard. It's always hard for me to say who fulfilled the obligation.
Well, here's the thing. The difference between, and my answer to that is this: Kawhi Leonard was a 1-year rental.
That is true.
And he maximized his rental because you got a championship out of him, and he left. You didn't have to pay him no more money. He left. So to answer your question about Kawhi Leonard in that particular season, yes, because he exceeded expectations.
Which I agree with too.
He exceeded expectations. None of us had Toronto Raptors winning the championship that year. I know I didn't.
No, absolutely.
I didn't.
So using him as an example, he exceeded expectations because he was underpaid, did a 1-year deal, showed the league I'm worth max dollars, and got paid in LA and went home.
I actually thought that they were going to be worse when they did get him because of low management. Exactly. I actually thought that Kawhi I thought he was going to make the Raptors worse when
I think everybody did. I think everybody was looking at it like, well, wait a minute, how you go from DeMar DeRozan who played...
Now my dad actually thought that they were going to be really good. He didn't think that they were going to win at all, but he thought that they could have possibly made the finals. My dad thought that they could have possibly made the finals. He said that he didn't think that they were going to win at all, but my dad was one of the very few people that when they got Kawhi, he said, "Oh man, Because if there was, he saw that there was potential. Because you gotta remember, at the start of the year, the reason why I thought they were going to be bad was they didn't have Marcus Gasol at the time,
Right.
and
They
Siakam
got him
when,
mid-season. Right.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Siakam really didn't hit his stride,
Till after the All-Star break.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, my dad, earlier that year, he was like, and that one, like right when the trade happened, it happened like earlier on in the season. He said this team has a lot of potential. You'd be surprised they may be in the Eastern Conference Finals. And he said that, and I did not believe him.
Okay. So we're in the Eastern Conference, so I want to transition to another team that Tone's a big fan of. I'm gonna get all his players in this one while I can. So the Philadelphia 76ers in the East
picked them in the finals.
I did. I did. I'm not taking it back. Because for Antonio Turner, I'm holding your player accountable. James Harden better show up.
He's doing good though. Don't do that. There's old James Harden out there.
He not only did he take a $15 million pay cut, and I'm gonna give him the utmost respect for that because he's only done that
Which is
one other time in his
that
career.
I think NBA players, if they really want to maximize their opportunities to win championships, they're gonna have to start taking pay cuts now with Supermax.
That's what I'm saying. What James Harden just did, nobody he didn't have to do that. He could have took max dollars.
I think he's truly one of the first players outside of Tim Duncan who ever, and like I said, you gotta remember when Tim Duncan played, they didn't really have the crazy Supermax contracts.
No.
He was the first player to ever really do that.
And I'm just saying, with that being said, my expectations when I saw that report in the offseason was, he took a cut? 15 million? Oh, they're winning the champion. They're done. That's it. They're winning. Because he knows this is it for him. He's on his last legs, literally and figuratively, when it comes to those hamstrings. So he lost weight. He looks like he's in the best shape of he said he's in the best shape he's been in probably 10 years?
Oh, I saw him this summer. I played against him this summer. And
what'd you see?
I mean, I thought that he was in really good shape. He works out with John Lucas all the time. And my brother worked out with him. I worked out with him, and I just felt like he was ready to go. Like he was ready to go in, July, which is not really usual for somebody who is in he's on his 14th year, which is, kind of unusual, but I think that he had the mindset that he was really ready to go. And, that kind of stuck out with me because, I'm not used to seeing that. Like I'm used to the young guys, like I'm used to seeing guys that, first 3-4 years. I'm not used to seeing guys in their, mid-30s talking about I'm ready to go.
There was footage this summer, I think around July, and Tone remembers this. There was footage of Sam Cassell working with James Harden and Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah.
And like you said, to your point, Maxey's young. We expect that energy out of him.
Yeah.
But James Harden was right there, like focused, like laser focused, right? So again, with that, and then seeing the money that he didn't take, that he was eligible for, and he said, no, take this money, get these players, go get me PJ Tucker for 3 years, $33 million. Go get me DeAnthony Melton off of Memphis bench because even though they're using him, they don't need him. We need him.
Yeah.
Because he can do what Shake Milton hasn't done consistently. Right? So when I saw it, and then they got Daniel House out of Houston, he's like, well, get my mans.
Yeah.
So he basically tried to put Houston team back together in Philly with Joel Embiid playing at the level he played at last year, which we all can agree he deserved the MVP over Jokic, in my opinion.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. But not to cut you guys off, but we are wrapping up. It's about to run out of time. So Aaron, you go ahead and let them know where we can find you real quick.
Oh yeah, follow me on Instagram at Aaron Gordon and follow me on Twitter at Aaron Gordon1. Keep it nice and simple.
Tone?
Instagram, Tone_fresh08.
This is Ty. So it's been another episode of GTA Sports Network, GTA Heat Check. Make sure you follow us on social media platforms. Check out GTASportsNet.com. Subscribe to GTA Sports on the YouTube. Until next time, take care.